Good day, folks. Today we're going to smoke some cheese. I have three types of cheese. This is mozzarella. We have the Kirkland cheddar, and we have a natural cheese cheddar called Marble. And what we're going to do today, we're going to smoke this cheese on the Pit Boss grill. So I have some mozzarella in here already. Now cheese, when you smoke it, you want to have a temperature set at below 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Some cheese melt above that, but we're not going to heat the Pit Boss up today to smoke this cheese. We're going to use a different way. So right now, let's just get all the cheese ready and cut it up in the blocks. If you go out and buy cheese that's already smoked, it's going to be pretty expensive. But what we're going to do, we're going to buy cheese that's not smoked and smoke it ourselves. And I'm going to cut them up in cubes like this. And I'm going to place this on our Pit Boss. And I'll show you in a minute on how we're going to smoke this. And we'll continue to, I'll eat this piece. And this is the cheddar. Cheddar's really good for smoking. I like mozzarella too. I know people smoke Gouda, that's really good as well. So this is cheddar cheese. It's old cheese that you can buy at Costco. But I had this before and I smoked it. Oh, it's delicious. Alright. So this cheese is old cheese and it smells so good. I love the old cheese. I'm going to cut this the same way. Alright. And we're going to put this in here. See if I can get more in here. This is a lot of cheese for my family of me and my wife and 3 kids. Well, growing up now. And they love smoked cheese. Alright, put this aside. So, how are we going to smoke this? Well, we're not going to use the pellets from the Pit Boss because it can only heat the lowest temperature at 190 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's way too hot. That will melt the cheese. So there's another method, and people use this method with tubes and stuff. So what we have here is a tray, and how it works is you fill your pellets up and this will burn down. And we're using a competition blend here from Canadian Tire, and I use a little torch lighter to light this up. and you want to get a good flame going here. And already it's starting to smoke. Now you don't want to put this heat below the cheese. Of course it's going to melt and fall on your pellets. And you want this to sit away from the exit of the smoke, which is the smoke stack there. So you want it over on this side. So we're going to place it right here, and maybe we'll stick this piece of cheese here and here, because we don't want that. Once the heat starts to move over here, it's gonna could melt the cheese. So now we got a flame going, and we got to keep this flame going a bit here. Probably going to run out of fuel. It's a really good barbecue lighter. It's like a torch. I think I'm running out of fuel. It's getting low, the flame. I love doing stuff like this. Smoking cheese, smoking different kinds of foods. Smoked cheese goes really well with a red wine. Or a bagel. Of course, you can't be eating cheese every day. You don't want to check for your cholesterol if people have high cholesterol. So eat everything in moderation. Okay, we'll let that burn for a bit and see how it goes. And we're going to smoke this for 4 hours, and then these blocks will start to sweat, and we might because the Pit Boss can only go as low as 190, and smoking cheese you want to be low at least 130. So I have marble, mozzarella, and cheddar, and I think cheddar, the melting point is at 150 degrees Fahrenheit, and the mozzarella is around 130. So as long as we stay below 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and right now it's 52, and I have a temperature set at 110 as a warning, we should be okay for smoking cheese. So we'll let this continue to smoke, and we'll come back when my timer at 1 hour expires, and to check and see how well it's doing. So on the hour, we're going to flip these for 4 hours so that the cheese can get smoked on every area that it needs to be smoked at. Okay, so we'll get back to you on the next video, on the next clip. Bye for now. Okay folks, we're going to check our cheese. We're a little over an hour into smoking our cheese, and the temperature did rise a bit when the sun came out. Now the temperature is 64 degrees. When we started it was about 52. So you gotta watch the temperature as the day warms up, but we should be okay today. So we're gonna open it up See how the pellets are doing. So the mozzarella back there are starting to show some sweat. I don't know if you can see that. The cheddar, not so much. So the marble showing signs of smoke on there, but we're a little over an hour. We burnt this much of pellets, so this is probably going to be another hour here, and another hour here, and another. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of smoking time. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to flip these cheeses to get some smoke on the other side. Mozzarella is a little softer cheese than the cheddar. And you can tell that right here the cheddar is starting to sweat, so it's a good sign. Same thing over here. So maybe certain parts of the grill is getting more smoke than the other parts. See, start to sweat here. Seems like smoking better on this side. As you can see, the smoke here, you can see that it's starting to form a little ring. Make me cough. And sorry for coughing. So we're going to close it and let it continue its course. And I'm going to set the timer for another, so we'll go another hour and come back and check it again and see if we need to flip it or whatever. So until then, we'll let this smoke and we'll get back to you. Okay folks, we have an hour and a half left on our time smoking our cheese. Temperature inside the Pit Boss is 66 degrees Fahrenheit. So looks like the weather and temperature outside is cooling down a bit, so we should have no problems with cheese being melted. So let's take a look. So we have an hour and a half left on our time, and the pellets are still smoking really well. So I'm thinking that we'll probably end up over here somewhere with the pellets. So let's take a look at the cheese. I don't know if you can see it, but let's start with the cheddar first. So we're getting some smoke on the cheddar. Now, if I'm not happy with how much smoke we're getting, I might increase another hour onto the total time. So we're getting some sweat here. So this time we're going to turn it on its side and see what happens. Hopefully I got some room. And the marble's not getting as much smoke, it seems. A little bit, but We're gonna find a better way to get this smoking a little bit better. Mozzarella is doing pretty good. We'll turn that onto its side. And see what goes on here. Maybe we'll put oh, I don't think I got enough room. Gotta make as much room as I can. There we go. Maybe bring this one up this way. Oh. We're gonna turn this. I don't want the pellets to heat up. So we'll turn it this way. Or maybe this way. And let's take the probe and reposition it. Maybe bring it back a bit. I don't know if that's going to work. Just lay it like this. Okay, so I did touch the end of the probe. He went up to 70. It's dropping now. I kind of want to bring the cheese down a little bit and see if we can get the smoke to do a better job of I don't know if you can see this, but maybe we'll go like this. I want to I want the cheese to, I wonder if that will work better. Right back here in the corner. It might be better there. So I moved the pellets back in the corner with no cheese on top. I'm seeing a steady flow of smoke on the top here. So hopefully that moves across over the cheese and it exits the pipe there. Let's see. I think that might work better. Okay, so we'll come back in an hour and a half and see how it's doing. I'd like to see the cheese sweating a little more. I think this will be better. So now the smoke got no other choice but to move over the cheese and exit that way. Okay, see you in an hour and a half. Bye for now. Okay, folks, we gonna check our smoked cheese. We have 37 minutes left on the timer, so I did ask. I did do it. Good day, folks. So I increased an extra hour of time to smoke the cheese. Originally I wanted to go 4 hours of smoking time, so I increased it to an extra hour, so we're 4.5 hours into our smoking time. So we're going to check it. I did move some things around in here. Oh, still smoking. So let's take a look at this. The cheddar is doing pretty good. Starting to see a bit of sweat. Smells really good. Let's check our mozzarella. Looking good. So we're gonna flip it for the last half hour, and should be okay. Looking really good. Cheddar's really, I think cheddar's closer to the smoke. Maybe what we can do is switch the mozzarella with the cheddar. Sometimes you gotta play around with this. I'll put the cheddar down here. I don't know if it makes a difference. Seems like the cheddar's getting more smoke. Put the mozzarella over here. And oh yeah, we gotta flip this thing. Oops, I just dropped that one. Excitement for the video. And so you can see that the mozzarella got a nice smoke ring here, so we're going to flip that and put that right here. Let me just double check these. See how the smoke ring is darker here, so it's getting there. Maybe we'll put this one up this way. Oh, there it goes again. I think this is good. This side. Alright, we'll let this go for another half hour. Half hour left, and then that's it. But my fingers smell really good. Can't wait. Okay, one more. So a half hour left. And then we're done. Good day, folks, again. So as you can see, the cheese is still smoking. And we're kind of late in the evening now here in Ontario. Temperature outside is 10 degrees. Probably dropping more now, maybe 8 degrees. But it doesn't feel that cold out. So the temperature in here is probably around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So our cheese should be done now. As you can see, it has been smoking for almost 5 hours, and I think I'm going to stop it. So what we're going to do is grab a bit of paper towel, and we're going to try to what I want to do is pat the cheese dry, and because it's going to have a bit of sweat. Of course, it's not that much sweat, but I can feel a little bit of moisture on here. Anything in any oils or whatever you want to pat dry, that's what I do anyway. So I noticed that cheese, since I moved the marble from here up to here, it's gotten a better smoky ring onto it, you can tell. So normally what I do when I smoke cheese, oh man, I really want to eat this now, is that I seal it. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm not going to seal it right away. I'm going to wrap it in saran wrap, or you can use parchment paper. I'm going to wrap it in saran wrap and let it sit in the fridge for 48 hours. And then I'm going to seal it. Oh, that smells so good. You don't want to eat this right away. You want to sit in the refrigerator for about, like I said, 24 or 48 hours in saran wrap, so that smoke can get into the cheese a little bit more. And then you seal it. So this is a lot of cheese for our family. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a bit of saran wrap. I'm going to do every block like so. And we'll let that sit in the refrigerator. I don't have to do every block of cheese to show you how I do it. You get to kind of get the idea. And oh boy, this is gonna be good. I tell you, I don't drink a lot of wine, but a couple slices of cheese like this with wine, red wine I like, it really goes good together. I mean, I just cut a couple slices, have some wine with it. Not every day, but like I said, in moderation. It's a nice little snack. I mean, these are the moments when you take joy in doing stuff like this, you know, and you enjoy it. You don't indulge on it and fill yourself up with cheese every day. Just eat it you know, in moderation. I mean, I might cut a couple slices off, put it on a bagel, toast it, and put it in the microwave. So here we have the pellets that I used. It's a competition blend, and it smells really good. But this burnt about almost 5 hours. I cut it a little short. I wanted to go 4 hours, and I felt like that some of the cheeses weren't getting the smoke that it was getting. But this burned all the way from here down to here, almost 5 hours. So we're going to stop this and let it burn out. And so you can order this on Amazon. I'm not affiliated with this thing at all. I just use it for my own use. I think it does a great job. You can use tubes as well, but this works fine. And anyways, so far I'm pretty pleased with how smoking the cheese in the Pit Boss is doing really well. I used to do it in my Weber kettle, but I couldn't fit as much cheese in here. I mean, you could put a lot of cheese in here if you wanted to, but this is all I'm doing. And this is cheese that I purchased at Costco, and you can smoke your own cheese, save yourself some money that way. I enjoy smoking cheese and enjoy the flavor of it. So anyways, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator about 24 or 48 hours, and then from that time on we'll vacuum seal it, and then let it sit in the fridge for 2 weeks before you start eating this. Of course, I might go 7 days and then I'll start eating it. So we'll see you on the next video when I start vacuum sealing it. And see you on the next clip. Bye for now. Good day, folks. So today we have our cheese right here that we smoked, all wrapped in saran wrap. And what we're going to do, what I do, is usually I let it sit about 24 hours in the fridge with saran wrap, and then I take it out and then I seal it in these bags. So I don't know, these are like these food saver seal things, and you just seal it at first and that light will go off. So we're going to put 1 block of cheese in here. Oh, that smells so good. Can't beat the smell of smoked cheese. So I'm going to cut this across with scissors. And here we have our seal. And then we take the saran wrap off. And you have this, oh, nice smoked cheese. And then we're going to put it back in the bag. And then we're going to seal it. And this will last for a long time. And that's one. And I have a lot of cheese here to go through. I won't go through each one of them. But the next thing that I will do is in 7 days or 14 days. There's probably going to be 7 days, because then I'm going to start opening one of these. So it's sealed smoked cheddar here. and that should last a long time. And next video, you'll see me opening the cheese and do a taste test, and maybe have some wine with it. So see you on the next clip. Bye for now. Good day, folks. We're back again, and we're going to do a taste test on our smoked cheese, and I have one bagged up here. I'm going to open up. So this has been about 7 days, and we're going to cut it up and see how it tastes. So this is mozzarella, and as you can see, it's got some nice smoke around it. It smells so good, and we're going to cut a slice up, see how it tastes. I cut that too thick. So as you can see, here's the mozzarella. It's got some nice smoke around the edges and corners and the outside, and the smoke has penetrated through the middle of the cheese. I find smoking cheese like this, oh, it's so good. Nice smoky flavor. It almost reminds me of bacon. That is delicious. So this is mozzarella. It tastes delicious. Let's try a piece, a little thinner piece. It's a really good piece here. Nice smoke rings around the cheese. Give that a taste test. So I just chewed in the middle of the mozzarella, and I can taste the smoke. So it's in there. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Even though I'm eating cheese, it reminds me of bacon. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for some more videos. Leave a comment. Sorry I can't share a piece with you, but this has been fun to do. And it saves you a little bit of money if you have to go out and buy smoked cheese. Just go buy cheese and smoke it yourself. I wish everybody a good day, good week, good year, and thank you for watching.